so tired. We've barely been in the car for that long. We left around 8:30, 8:45, like left the area after we dropped off Rue at Mike's dad's. And my lower back is killing me. Is not appreciating the car ride. Actually, Mike's lower back too isn't very happy. It's also still rainy and muggy, gross. So happy we're going into sunshine. But yeah, we both have we have these long clay packs that were in the water, or with it, like our beverages and stuff. Yeah, we both have them sitting on our lower backs right now. Okay, so we stopped at Chick-fil-A, and I would just like to explain this. So there's 3 lanes right here. You first have to circle the building.
My dad's calling me.
Get in the 3 lanes.
Hey.
And then circle the building. Order.
How's the turd ball?
And then circle, I think. Mike's checking in on Rue. We have reached the, excuse me, North Carolina Welcome Center. We are in North Carolina. Home sweet home. LOL JK. We have not been here in almost 2 years. We lived here for a year and change.
Right here.
Yes, we lived right here.
Right here.
I'm wearing my sunglasses even though it's kind of stormy because I have a headache, man. The altitude is messing with me a little bit, but EJ is a little rough. And we've been not liking the car too much. It's been a little bit of a queasy time, but got some ginger ale and some Tums, and we good. And it's been fun. First night we spent in West Virginia, and it was fine. It was nice. It's like a Super 8 that we stayed at, and it was just good overnight kind of thing. Not bad. And now we are here in North Carolina. Break, stretch, bake, break, and we're back on the road in just a minute. Third trimester traveling. Technically, I'm not third trimester till tomorrow, but close enough. I got Mike away from Guitar Center just to go to another Guitar Center, but this time he promised to go in, get his special pick, and go out. So that's cool.
I hope they're not out of things like it's some COVID thing.
That would suck.
I'd cry.
So
I'd flip over amps.
We're driving through. We're driving through Charlotte right now, or we're stopping at traffic in Charlotte right now. We've got a very limited time now because we've got about 7.5 hours left in our drive, and we have to check in our hotel before 10. And it's 1:30ish now. Yikes. So yeah, we're pushing it to the limit, but we're feeling pretty good. I sat out in the sun for a little bit while Mike was in jamming on a guitar, and he jammed on a guitar, so we're pumped up, jammed. For 2 seconds we thought the AC had died, just to go, but Mike fixed it, so that's good. So we're back on the road, last day of travels, until next week, of course, hopefully. I'm super happy, super pumped. We just crossed over to Florida. We're actually at the Welcome Center right now. Today was actually a lot better than other days, which was interesting, except we were going to change our plans and not go all the way to Orlando tonight, so we canceled our hotel stay, and now we're having the hardest time finding a hotel within our budget for tonight. I found a great deal for tomorrow night, but they don't have any availability tonight. I left my phone number with the front desk to see if they had any cancellations from now till then. We're about 3 hours from Orlando, a little less than that, and we are hoping to get in somewhere It doesn't matter if we are in Orlando or not, but we just need to sleep somewhere tonight, and then hopefully get an early check-in tomorrow so we can have some pool time, stuff like that. But so far, yeah, today was actually really good. Not too much nausea or anything like that. We did make a stop for dinner, which I think helped more than driving through dinner yesterday. But, and there's, I was making this video while waiting for Mike. There he is. Coming out of the bathroom. Honestly, I should probably use the bathroom before we drive more, but I don't have to. Which is interesting because I had to a lot yesterday. Again, very different day today. And we are still attempting to find a place for tonight. So that's
Yeah. Speed to make a speedster.
Don't drive right past it, I'll cry. Don't drive right past it.
I was debating it.
I know you were. Because you're mean. Okay, anyone who has ever lived, okay, listen. If you've lived in New Jersey or lived by Wawa for like most of your life, and then you move away from Wawa, you understand my pain. Or like if you have had that situation for another place, but I gotta go because then we're going to Wawa. Half an hour more, taking a couple food breaks. Got gas. We're almost to North Carolina. Woo. Car ride is not happiness today. Squirrel. Ow. Body hurts. Right here's a nice big stretch pain going on. And extra hungry. And I'm tired. Didn't get too much sleep last night. That could be why. But I've got a few more hours today and then an 8-hour trip tomorrow. But ride down was definitely a little more comfortable. I think EJ is just over the car. About 20 minutes from home. So happy. And then we're gonna switch vehicles so we can go pick up our precious doggo. Today's trip was a little bit rough. I was trying to do homework on the way, and I think like the reflection on the screen was giving me a headache, and then the headache made me feel queasy. So it was a lot today, but we got a couple good stretch breaks in, and that was fun, and made it back. So we are very happy. And yeah, key things traveling when pregnant, especially third trimester. Make sure you got stuff to squish behind your back to help arch, get comfy, different stuff like that.
I have plenty of squish behind my back.
Water, definitely lots of water, lots of snacks, different variety of snacks because you never know what you're feeling. I have like 7 different snacks in the bag and I've eaten like 2 different ones and we've stopped for so many different snacks.
We finally ate our popcorn.
We did. I packed so much like Skinny Pop stuff and did not touch a single bag of it until we were an hour away from home. And I packed it on the way down. So, lots of stuff. But yeah, good stuff. Also, give yourself projects to work on or stuff, get like games on your road trip because you want to keep yourself distracted. Otherwise, your body will just get extra uncomfortable. Good, fun road trip tips for third trimester. So overall, I know I went over in the last clip you saw, I went over a few of these, but I'm just going to go through real quick the must-haves when traveling, especially third trimester, but during pregnancy. Some of them are just general, like you want during a road trip anyways, but we're going through them specifically for pregnancy. Number 1, the ice packs came in handy so much. Even Mike was using it because our lower backs, especially if you don't get enough sleep, your lower back can just start to kill when you are traveling and sitting up in a car for so long. And Mike has these specific ones that he got that are fantastic, that I absolutely love, and I will link the description down below. He got them off Amazon. Fantastic. Absolutely recommend them. All throughout pregnancy, pretty much, I've used these. So, they're a winner. Tums / ginger ale. Anything that is going to make you feel better, because for some reason, I'm not normally like a nauseous during car person, but during pregnancy, I get nauseous during car rides and stuff like that, so necessary. A blanket. You probably want a pillow as well, if you, and this, even if you're not sleeping during your car ride, like if it's a 4 or 5 hour car ride and you're staying up during that time, you want that blanket so that you can like adjust it behind your back, or adjust it like up higher, whatever it may be, or just to try and get comfortable in some way or another, because you need to keep moving, you need to keep repositioning, and it's so helpful to have that something that you can mend to your back in a specific way. Frequent stops, absolutely necessary. Make sure whoever you're traveling with is on board, because like it's just a necessary thing that needs to happen. You need to make frequent stops, not just for like pee breaks, but I mean like to stretch, to get out of the car, to get moving, to go, right? Water. Pack a bunch of water bottles, pack a nice, like, I love my metal tumbler because it keeps things nice and ice cold, and that's so much easier for me to drink, and it keeps me more hydrated and everything like that, so necessary. Sunglasses, or if you're planning on sleeping, an eye mask, because my head just got, I was having so many headaches, everything like that. It was a real struggle, so keeping my sunglasses on, even when the sun went down, I had my sunglasses on because my head was just so sensitive during, after 7 hours in the car. You just kind of need it. And then car games, or something like a playlist, something to keep yourself distracted. You don't want to sit there and focus on how much, how uncomfortable you are, how much pain you're in, whatever it may be. Like, you just want something to distract yourselves. Mike and I went through this long list of questions about your best friend, and it was entertaining and brought up stories that we hadn't heard or we heard before, and it was just funny to reminisce, doing things like that. So absolutely something to distract yourself with. And then, of course, the number one most important thing, snacks. You absolutely want all the snacks, like I went over in the last clip, variety of snacks, so that you can, whatever you're in the mood for, you've got something for it. You've got fruits, fruit snacks, chips, cookies, whatever you need. Just if you're on a long road trip and it's, you could just splurge a little, eat the extra bag of chips, eat the extra cookies. Like, you just need what you need, because pregnant as frick, it's difficult to be in a car for that long. We did total of, I think it was like 2,000 miles, something like that. I didn't do the math, but between 5 days, we drove down in 2 and then drove back up in 3 so that we could visit with some friends. But it was long. It was a lot, but it was worth it, and it was fun. And these 8 things definitely made it helpful, or made it easier to get through those trips. So thank you again for tuning in to my vlog, and I will see you guys again next week.